Unleash the Quantum Mind, Explore the Limits of Perception and Possibility. Written and published by the Zillion Pro. Have you ever wondered if there's more to human potential than meets the eye? What if the strangeness of the quantum world wasn't just confined to atoms and subatomic particles, but seeped into the very fabric of our minds? This audiobook, Unleash the Quantum Mind, takes you on a captivating exploration of the intersection between quantum mechanics and human consciousness. We'll delve into the bizarre laws of the quantum realm, where particles can be waves and the act of observation itself influences reality. Then, we'll ask a revolutionary question: could these mind-bending phenomena be happening inside our own brains? Join us as we meet scientists exploring the possibility of quantum processes within the brain, and delve into practices like meditation that may hold the key to unlocking the full potential of our minds. Unleash the Quantum Mind is not just a journey into the frontier of science, but an invitation to explore the limitless possibilities within ourselves. Are you ready to embark on this adventure? Chapter 1, Beyond the Classical, a glimpse into the quantum world. Welcome, fellow explorers, to the strange and captivating world where reality itself seems to bend to the whims of probability. This is the quantum realm, a domain where particles defy our everyday intuition and the laws of physics take on a whole new meaning. Here, in the microscopic dance of subatomic entities, lies the potential to not only redefine our understanding of the universe, but perhaps even unlock the hidden potential of the human mind. But before we embark on this journey, let's shed the skin of our classical worldview. We're accustomed to a universe built on billiard balls, solid objects with definite locations and velocities. This is a Newtonian framework that has served us well for centuries, describing the motion of planets and the trajectory of falling apples. Yet, when we peer into the quantum realm, this comforting picture crumbles. Here, particles like electrons exhibit a mind-blowing duality. They can behave as both waves and particles, depending on how we choose to observe them. Imagine a tennis ball morphing into a rippling wave as you shift your gaze. This wave function, a mathematical description of a particle's probability of being in a certain location, becomes the cornerstone of the quantum world. Another fundamental tenet of the quantum realm is the uncertainty principle. This principle, formulated by the brilliant physicist Werner Heisenberg, states that it's impossible to know both the position and momentum of a particle with perfect accuracy. The more precisely we measure one, the fuzzier the other becomes. It's as if the act of observation itself disturbs the delicate quantum dance. One of the most famous demonstrations of this bizarre reality is the double-slit experiment. Imagine firing electrons, one by one, towards a barrier with two narrow slits. In the classical world, we'd expect to see two distinct lines where the electrons hit a screen behind the barrier, corresponding to each slit. But in the quantum world, things get weirder. When we fire electrons one at a time, we observe an interference pattern, a series of bright and dark bands on the screen. As if the electron was somehow passing through both slits at the same time. This wave-like behavior only collapses into a single point, a bright dot, when we actually observe the electron's passage through one of the slits. These are just a few glimpses into the counterintuitive world of the quantum. But the question that truly ignites our curiosity is this: can these mind-bending phenomena have any bearing on the macroscopic world, on the realm of human experience? Could the strangeness of the quantum realm be playing a role in the workings of our own minds? This, my friends, is the very question that will guide us throughout this exploration. We'll delve into the possibility of quantum processes happening within the intricate machinery of the brain, explore practices that may enhance our focus and awareness, and ultimately, unlock the full potential of what it means to be human. So, buckle up and prepare to have your perception challenged as we embark on this journey into the quantum mind. Chapter 2, The Quantum Observer. Is consciousness collapsing wave functions? The double-slit experiment throws a massive wrench into our classical understanding of reality. But the true head-scratcher lies in the role of the observer. In the quantum realm, the act of observation itself seems to force the wave function to collapse, solidifying a particle's probability into a definite state. This begs a profound question: does consciousness play a part in this collapse? Are we, the observers, somehow influencing the very nature of reality at the quantum level? One of the most prominent interpretations of quantum mechanics, the Copenhagen interpretation championed by Niels Bohr, suggests that the wave function only has a definite value when observed. This implies a fundamental link between the observer and the observed. But is this observer a conscious being peering through a microscope, or is it simply the act of interaction with a measuring device? Erwin Schrödinger, another founding father of quantum mechanics, famously introduced a thought experiment to illustrate the absurdity of the Copenhagen interpretation: Schrödinger's cat. Imagine a cat placed in a box with a vial of poison and a radioactive source with a 50% chance of decay within an hour. If decay occurs, it triggers a mechanism releasing the poison, killing the cat. According to the Copenhagen interpretation, until we open the box and observe the cat, it exists in a superposition of states, both alive and dead simultaneously. This thought experiment highlights the seemingly illogical implications of the observer effect. But does it mean a conscious mind is truly necessary for wave function collapse? Many physicists argue that the observer, in this context, simply represents any interaction with the environment that forces the system out of its superposition. A measuring device, for instance, becomes the observer, forcing the wave function to collapse into a definite state. However, some physicists and philosophers propose a more radical idea, the conscious observer thesis. This theory suggests that consciousness itself plays a fundamental role in collapsing the wave function. The act of a conscious mind registering the outcome of a quantum measurement is what truly brings the wave function into a definite state. This theory, while controversial, opens up a fascinating avenue for exploration. If consciousness can influence the quantum realm, could there be a connection between the quantum world within our brains and our subjective experience of reality? Could the seemingly random firing of neurons be influenced by a deeper quantum reality? Exploring this connection requires venturing into the complex world of quantum biology. Research suggests that certain biological structures within our brains, like microtubules, might exhibit quantum behavior. These long, slender structures could be the stage where quantum processes influence the flow of information in our neurons. The implications of these ideas are mind-boggling. If our brains utilize quantum processes, could it explain the phenomenal abilities of the human mind, our creativity, intuition, and even the possibility of extrasensory perception? Is the quantum realm the hidden source of our untapped potential? However, it's important to acknowledge the limitations of our current understanding. Quantum biology is a nascent field, and the evidence for quantum processes within the brain is still circumstantial. While the possibility is intriguing, much more research is needed before we can definitively say whether consciousness plays a role in wave function collapse. Despite the uncertainties, the very thought of a connection between the quantum world and human consciousness is a thrilling prospect. In the coming chapters, we'll delve deeper into this captivating territory, exploring practices that may enhance our focus and awareness, and perhaps, even shed light on the true potential of the quantum mind. Chapter 3, The Symphony of the Mind, Quantum Mechanics in the Brain. We've peered into the strangeness of the quantum realm and grappled with the controversial idea of the conscious observer. Now, let's turn our gaze inwards, towards the intricate machinery of the human brain. Could the bizarre laws of the quantum world be playing a subtle symphony within our neurons, influencing our thoughts and even our consciousness? This is the realm of quantum brain biology, a burgeoning field exploring the possibility that certain structures within our brains exhibit quantum behavior. While the jury is still out on definitive proof, the potential implications are nothing short of revolutionary. One of the prime suspects in this quantum dance is the microtubule. These long, slender protein tubes form the cytoskeleton, the internal scaffolding of our cells, and are particularly abundant in neurons. Research suggests that microtubules possess properties that could make them suitable for quantum processes. Here's why they're intriguing. Microtubules are incredibly dynamic. They constantly grow and shrink, creating a network of interconnected pathways within the neuron. Some theories propose that these vibrations could create a coherent quantum state within the microtubule lattice. This quantum coherence is when all the particles within a system vibrate in unison, a phenomenon essential for quantum processes. Another interesting feature of microtubules is their potential role in information processing. They are believed to be involved in memory formation and the transmission of signals between neurons. If these processes involve quantum coherence, it could explain the brain's remarkable ability to store vast amounts of information and process complex thoughts with seemingly effortless speed. The name most prominently associated with the orchestrated objective reduction, or theory is Sir Roger Penrose, a renowned physicist and mathematician, along with anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. Their theory proposes that microtubules act as quantum computers within neurons, and consciousness arises from the orchestrated collapse of quantum states within these structures. While the or theory remains highly controversial, it has sparked a surge of interest in the possibility of quantum processes in the brain. Experiments are underway to investigate the electrical properties of microtubules and their potential for quantum coherence. While the results are inconclusive so far, the very possibility keeps researchers and theorists on the edge of their seats. It's important to remember that quantum brain biology is a young field, and many challenges remain. The conditions within a living brain are far from the pristine environments where quantum phenomena are typically observed. The warm, wet, and noisy environment of the brain seems diametrically opposed to the delicate quantum realm. However, some researchers counter that these very factors might actually enhance quantum processes. The thermal fluctuations within the brain could provide the necessary energy for quantum coherence to occur within microtubules. The complexity of the brain might, ironically, be the very thing that allows for a symphony of quantum phenomena to influence our thoughts and consciousness. So, what does this all mean for us? While the evidence for a quantum brain is still speculative, the very notion opens up exciting possibilities. If the human mind indeed utilizes quantum processes, it could explain some of our most intriguing cognitive abilities. Our intuition, creativity, and even the possibility of extrasensory perception could have roots in the quantum realm. The potential applications of this knowledge are equally mind-boggling. Unraveling the secrets of the quantum brain could pave the way for new treatments for neurological disorders like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. We might even be able to develop new interfaces to communicate directly with the brain, blurring the lines between human and machine. Of course, with such power comes great responsibility. The ethical implications of a quantum mind are vast. If we can manipulate consciousness at the quantum level, where do we draw the line? These are questions that will need to be addressed as we delve deeper into this fascinating frontier. The journey to understand the quantum mind has only just begun. But one thing is certain, the implications for our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe are truly profound. We are no longer just biological machines, but potentially, quantum conductors orchestrating the symphony of our own consciousness. And that, my friends, is a mind-blowing notion to ponder. Chapter 4, Unlocking the Quantum Mind, Meditation, Mindfulness, and Beyond. The possibility of a quantum mind, a brain that utilizes the strange laws of the quantum realm, presents a captivating question. Can we unlock this potential and enhance our cognitive abilities? While the field of quantum brain biology is still young, there are practices that have been around for centuries that may hold the key. In this chapter, we'll explore the intersection of meditation, mindfulness, and the potential pathways to unlocking the quantum mind. For millennia, various cultures around the world have developed practices aimed at focusing attention, sharpening awareness, and achieving a state of inner peace. Meditation, a cornerstone of many of these practices, involves training the mind to focus on the present moment and observe thoughts and emotions without judgment. Could these practices, honed over generations, hold the key to unlocking the full potential of the quantum mind? One intriguing possibility lies in the concept of attention. Neuroscientists have shown that focused attention can synchronize the firing of neurons in different brain regions. This synchronization could create the kind of coherent state necessary for quantum processes to occur within the brain's microtubules. Meditation, by training us to focus and maintain attention, could be nurturing this very coherence. Mindfulness, a core aspect of many meditation practices, emphasizes non-judgmental awareness of the present moment. By quieting the internal chatter and focusing on the here and now, mindfulness may allow us to access subtler levels of brain activity, potentially including the quantum processes that underpin our consciousness. There's also growing evidence that meditation and mindfulness can enhance cognitive function. Studies have shown that these practices can improve memory, focus, and even emotional regulation. While the mechanisms behind these benefits are still being explored, they could be linked to the potential influence of quantum processes on our brain's information processing abilities. Beyond traditional meditation techniques, other practices might also play a role in unlocking the quantum mind. Neurofeedback, for instance, provides real-time information about brainwave activity, allowing individuals to learn to regulate their brain states. Could biofeedback techniques be used to nudge the brain towards a more quantum coherent state? Another area of exploration lies in the realm of brainwave entrainment. By exposing the brain to specific sound frequencies or light pulses, we can entrain brain waves to resonate at particular frequencies. Some researchers believe that these specific frequencies might promote the kind of coherence necessary for quantum processes within the brain. It's important to remember that these are all nascent fields, and the link between these practices and the quantum mind remains speculative. However, the potential rewards are immense. If we can unlock the quantum potential of our brains, we might experience a surge in creativity, problem-solving abilities, and even heightened intuition. The journey to unlocking the quantum mind is not about achieving some mystical state or becoming a superhuman. It's about understanding ourselves on a deeper level, exploring the hidden potential within our own brains. By incorporating practices like meditation and mindfulness into our lives, we can embark on a path of self-discovery, cultivating a more focused, aware, and perhaps even a quantum-enhanced mind. However, a word of caution, unlocking the quantum mind is not a race to be won. These practices are best approached with a spirit of curiosity and exploration, not with an obsession with results. The true benefit lies in the journey itself, in the process of quieting the mind and becoming more present. As we delve deeper into this exploration, remember, the quantum mind is a hypothesis, a fascinating possibility waiting to be unraveled. The coming chapters will explore the potential applications of this knowledge, the ethical considerations, and ultimately, leave you with a sense of wonder about the true potential of the human mind. So, take a deep breath, quiet your thoughts, and join us as we embark on this journey together. Chapter 5, The Quantum Leap, Expanding Perception and Human Potential. Imagine a world where your intuition isn't just a hunch, but a powerful tool for problem solving. Envision a future where your creativity explodes, fueled by a deeper connection to the wellspring of ideas. This, my friends, is the potential of a quantum mind, a brain that harnesses the strange laws of the quantum realm to enhance our perception and unlock human potential in ways we can only begin to imagine. Throughout this journey, we've explored the possibility of quantum processes happening within the brain. We've delved into practices like meditation and mindfulness that may hold the key to unlocking this potential. Now, let's explore the exciting, and sometimes fantastical, possibilities that arise from a quantum mind. One of the most intriguing possibilities is the enhancement of intuition. Intuition, that gut feeling that guides our decisions, could have its roots in a deeper awareness of subtle information processing within the brain. A quantum mind, with its ability for heightened coherence, might be able to access these subtle signals more readily, allowing us to make more informed and insightful decisions. Problem-solving abilities could also experience a quantum leap. Imagine tackling complex issues with a newfound clarity and creativity. A quantum mind, potentially able to explore multiple solutions simultaneously, could break through the limitations of linear thinking and arrive at groundbreaking solutions. The fields of science, technology, and even art could be revolutionized by harnessing the power of the quantum mind. But the benefits might extend beyond the realm of the purely cognitive. The connection between mind and body might be strengthened by a quantum mind. Imagine a future where meditation practices, honed to nurture quantum coherence, can enhance well-being and even promote healing. The implications for medicine and psychological therapies are vast. The realm of human connection could also be profoundly affected. Could a quantum mind allow us to tap into a deeper level of empathy and understanding? Perhaps it could pave the way for more meaningful connections, fostering a sense of global interconnectedness. However, we must tread cautiously into this brave new world. With heightened awareness comes the potential for sensory overload. A mind that's too open to information could become overwhelmed. Developing the ability to focus our quantum awareness will be crucial. Ethical considerations also loom large. If we can manipulate brain states at the quantum level, where do we draw the line? The potential for exploitation and misuse of this technology is a real concern. Open discussions and ethical frameworks will be essential as we navigate this uncharted territory. Despite the challenges, the potential benefits of a quantum mind are undeniable. Unlocking this potential requires not just scientific exploration, but also a shift in consciousness. We need to cultivate a sense of wonder, a willingness to explore the unknown depths of our own minds. The journey to a quantum mind is not about chasing some unattainable utopia. It's about embracing the potential within ourselves, about becoming more mindful, more aware, and ultimately, more human. As we develop our inner skills and explore the practices that may nurture the quantum mind, we embark on a path of personal growth and transformation. The possibilities are vast, the implications profound. The quantum mind may not be a sci-fi fantasy, but a hidden potential waiting to be explored. Are you ready to take the quantum leap?